me turn this down. All right. There we go. All right, so this is sorry for the late start here on the recording. If anybody's watching this later on, we have already done Tesla and IWM. Those recordings have been posted in the Discord. All right, so breaking down Target here, we've got a, beautiful 4-hour box. No surprise, you sit inside of this area of consolidation. I don't know what spurred this to spike up the way that it did, but you are at cost basis. Now, the unfortunate thing, right, is that you've got to hold it. And so you have a floor underneath you. You could pull back to bounce and consolidate. That would be helpful. Do you hear a slight ring when Potter speaks? Somebody said that to me. I just ordered a brand new cord. So straight actually. Is that better? Is that better? Oh, I had the instrument thing on for recording instruments. Yeah, we're not technically savvy over here. All right. Anyway, all I know is charts and breathing. So I've been dying for reason. Is that better? Okay, cool. All right, so 136.30 is cost basis. Again, I think I'd like to see, and this is, again, not always everybody else's favorite thing, but you got 1, 2, right? Come back down, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, punch back, rip some more. It's by Dr. Seuss. 143.50. God damn, that lines up perfect. Look at that. That's my thoughts. That's actually a good chart right there. Damn, hold on. Don't. All right. I'm gonna just keep my eyes peeled on target. I mean, this punchback could happen, tomorrow, but again, what needs to occur is obviously cost basis being closed above, and looks like it's having a hard time. So, all right. Next one I see is Upstart. 24-hour. That's a weekly chart, which should be in a weekly box ish. So I think this is going to be characterized by how you fell, which is very quickly. Cost base is 74.17. You broke out, you punched down, you hit your floor, you left empty space. So I think looking at it right now, holding this, and I mean, technically you make a new low, but I see that empty space underneath you, and I still say that's a viable option to, pun intended there, to potentially take down into that empty space. I do think that's a possibility, but it might not happen until you touch that 74 first. So if I'm looking at Lucid correctly, or excuse me, I just read Lucid. Upstart correctly, I think this is just one where if you're short, either you're really long, expiration wise, and you're already in, or you're yeah, waiting for a retest and breakdown. This is more than likely a lower time frame hourly box. So 50% of that triggered or broken. I'm going to guess 67 to 80, right? Where the bottom of those candles are. That's where you'll break down. So AMD. Also, remember, if you want to post what you're thinking about or what is bringing you to that technical chart. Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're diddler too. You're diddler too, bro. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you. I do. It's good to be back. I need to make more money. All right. Wow. Okay. So all things in due time. So it may be still very likely that we are interesting, right? You're literally sitting on the bottom of that big ass green candle. And in reality, the most recent price action would put the box here, which would give 111 as a potential target. Obviously, you have already made a low. It seems like reversing off of here, whatever structure's in this. So moving down to the 24-hour, oof, ooh, that could be a box in formation. So it's not too difficult here to see what's happening, right? That's your floor. You're refusing. Go to the 4-hour, and as yeah, that is currently an area of consolidation with a small pocket of empty space underneath you, which, yes, 1, 2, maybe you are going to 3, head back down. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Very expensive, but good. Doing 2 things at once, trying to get the other house fixed up and then also fixing up this house. But we tried to be quick about it this time. Last time we took too long. All right, so yeah, I mean, I think looking at it now, it's too soon, just to go ahead. I mean, unless we zoom down, obviously. Yeah, there's our trigger. Right here. So I'd bet you if you do fall below 125.11 again and then 124.89 break, that empty space becomes a possibility. 50% of that would be right around there at 123, previous bounce level 2. So we'll give it right there. And so 123 breakdown 121. And like I said, that could create a 24-hour box. Being unbiased, you know what floor you have to recover. That's 128. Interesting little setup there. All right. SPY. Oops. Well, damn. Talk about a fucking slap right there. Jesus. That must have been. Did anybody? I know I did. It was definitely a test in discipline. I just couldn't watch as much as I wanted to. Dude, Peyton turned into my boss, bro. Felt like I had a job again. I was like trying to get back to the computer. She's like, "What are you doing?" Fuck. I know it was like 11:30 at night, and so I turned on my video game. I was tired. I just wanted to relax. She's like, "Yeah, what you got going on?" Yeah, but I'm glad she said that or helped me with that because yeah, I was hit a couple walls there. I was like, dude, I'm fucking gassed out. I think the main reason is because we got a 2-story house instead of a 1-story, and so hauling all this old furniture, old real wood furniture up those stairs, dude, awoke joints that haven't been woken up in a while. But oh, dude, try not to destroy the walls. Yeah, this desk that I had did not. It's so fucking big. I had to take it apart again. It hurt me. All right, so SPY struggling as we speak to secure the floor. As you can see, the cost basis of the current area of consolidation is the floor of the box that you're trying to reclaim. Cost basis is going to be around one of our 603.85, and that's where we could potentially see new highs. But you might have exhausted yourself on the way up. And what a euphoric rip up. So if that is lost, you have to regard what is underneath us, which would be empty space down to that 595. So I think, just in terms of what's the play here for me, the waiting game. One could speculate on 1, 2, right? Rejection, 3, lose the floor, drop down, crush people going into the end of the week, right? Huh? Haven't you been here the whole time? No, just kidding. I'm sorry. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Can you stop talking to yourself? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, you've got a potential here. I think for a second rejection. Obviously, we see cost basis at $600.50 holding up. If that's lost, my box is a little sloppy here. Sloppy box. Well, that sounds weird. Yeah, right. 698.72. We're gonna keep it moving, guys. Keep it moving. Ivy, is something wrong with the code or something? Well, I keep seeing notifications on my phone right now popping up. People are barking. Gotcha. Okay. I wouldn't have figured that out. I would have made a new code. Thank you. Um, Yet again, Ivy saves the day. All right, so we've got Nvidia. Yuck. Oh, wow. Oh, damn. Did you guys catch that? I think I heard some of y'all talking about Nvidia ripping. I do not know where this little red line comes from, though. Where's that rejection? Oh, okay. Cool. Well. So we're going to move this down here. Bada bing. And we're going to look at this and drop a line here because that is your floor, which represents where you fall. So here's the deal. You are currently consolidated underneath a floor that you need to reclaim, which would lead you to 144.36. At the same time, right? And today, obviously, you did dip down into that empty space, but pull yourself back up. I'm going to go ahead and guess somewhere around the imbalance. Funny enough, that's actually your old cost basis right there at 137.60. This is being recorded, yes. So building a box, floor to reclaim. I think this is where, again, and I feel like, of course, I'm showing up and everything is in between two things. But you are, obviously in need of lower time frame translation. So as of right now, the wick that's above you, 140.77, and you could take a crack at that top again. But very unusual movement on Nvidia. It's like large orders. All right, Nvidia Ulta. That one I don't know if I like that much. Ulta 24-hour. Trying to go and take a second crack at the box, which would have you closing above 440. And obviously, my only answer is here. Break cost basis at 448. Target would be 466.72, and that would be the floor in need of a reclaim, which could potentially give us 505. I have stated that I do like this chart. It is very, I haven't looked, but last time I checked, it's pretty fucking expensive. So, yeah, especially when it's moving. Sometimes you can catch a blessing on a Friday, but no. You know, I've done a test where we'll look at a page, shoes, clothes. She's done it too, and without looking at the prices, she'll just pick what she likes the most. Swear to God, it's the most expensive thing. It's not on purpose, dude. She just likes, I guess, nice shit. So I just been ordering. Well, I just order a counterfeit, you know, bags and stuff like that. She never knows the difference. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Shout out to the black market. No, she has good taste. Not It's not just like, you know, give me Gucci. She like just likes beautiful things. Some of them are kind of expensive. And tasty things that are also very expensive. All right. So I'm not too quite sure if I want to place that there, but as of right now, Google does look like it had a floor, dropped down, retested an old cost basis, pulled itself back up, and then again, this is lower time frame analysis needed. So the majority of the volume looks like it is centered here, and that is exactly what you are having trouble grabbing onto. So floor 194.93, ceiling right here at 196.61, target up, cost basis 198. Target down would be only 193.50. Yeah. All right. Crocs 24-hour. Oof. Still looks pretty good. Looks like that market pullback definitely affected it, but not a lot. So I mean, without a doubt, it still is a candle close above 114. I like that today's candle engulfed, right? Tapped that top, but it has yet to have fallen. So if you can get a candle close outside of that, gap up, whatever, I mean, it does not look bad, especially with that strong reversal and build right on top of cost basis. So if you're already in or even speculating, you know, here at the end of the day, it does look like it's kind of building down, but you could use that 114 mark on the hourly or even 114.78 and take that up. The floor here is 111, so keep that in mind in case you might want to come back down for a floor 109. So it kind of looks something like this, and then you'd come back up and likely punch back out. All right. AVGO. Wow. That's neat. 50% of the entire run, I think. Pretty close. And what? Maybe it's an alarm. What are you talking about? You talking about the ring? Oh, can you still hear it? Testing, 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 testing. What about that? Is that better? Any ringing while I talk now? Okay. You guys are teaching me how to adjust my mic. Thank you. No. Wow. I'd be yawning so hard. All right. So it's not a box. We'll leave. We'll put a line. We don't need a box. Now I get that that's a floor, it just doesn't really have a top. If you want to make it a box, make it a box. You're going to find that cost basis, as you see here, still gets touched, right? So it doesn't maybe trigger the same, but still relevant. So here's what I see right now. You have tapped that floor and you are red as of right now. You are struggling. You did bounce, right, and hold a floor. It looks like 244.30. So if 244.30 is lost, I'm pretty confident in a retest at 241.48. I think you're in a really, really important area in terms of you need to keep going up, because if not, I could definitely see this being a lower high, right? So you got a gap down there, you got a little channel potential here, so just throwing that out there. Pretty straightforward though. Definitely wouldn't want a piece of what's under 244.18 though. All right. It's making my ears itch. Ew. All right. ABGO. Lemonade. Capitalize those for me, dude. My eyes just want to skim over them. By the way, Mike, been watching you. Freaking me out, dude. Freaking me out. Some of these plays you've been taking, bro. Shit's crazy, dude. Oh, I was watching. I was like, damn, I wish I could interject right now. Lemonade doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look like something I would take yet, right? But in terms of if you want structure to start rolling, right, and that volume to start rolling over, you have a couple of pretty solid triggers. So I see 46, right? That's a trigger up above us. And then you've got 48.63. This would be the floor of the box up above. 50.50 being that punchback. Let's look at the weekly. Okay, so definitely a solid retracement back down here. Looks like you're trying to pull yourself back up onto this floor. That's what I want. 46.50. So that was on the lower time frame, I believe, as a trigger. But you still have more empty space up there. So yeah, it's definitely something to watch. In fact, we'll raise this up. 46, basically 47, right? Body, wick, that's your median pop. Damn, why's my hand hurt? BE. You know what? I'm proud of you for being disciplined. Look at that. You can laugh. You can say it to yourself. No, I didn't. I can see that. Oh my God. I can hear it. Rob Schneider. I guess it's better than that was George. I hate this chart. Why'd you? Don't we all? Yeah, I don't know why, but this chart's making me angry, dude. I gotta get out of here. I mean, yuck. I guess you saw that wall there. I don't know. This one is a little fucking fishy to me. Maybe if you could pop yourself back up above 24.75, you're probably gonna have to look at the lower time frame mechanics. And yeah, that's where shit gets funky. Dude, it even looks like shit on a lower time frame. Yeah, couldn't be me. I hate it, but this is the box up above you. Cost basis is at 27.06. I don't hate it because I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's a price action thing, right? I can't tell you how many people bring me shit and they're like, yo, this looks good. I have preferences. That's just me personally. I like good solid price action or volume, right? I don't, if it moves weird, give it to Cade. He'll figure it out. He likes that shit. He probably loves this. No? Okay. Makes me want to jump out the window. Oh, we can't do that anymore. I'm on the second story. I was on the first story last time. All right. Why'd you pause so long? All right. I mean, the simple answer here is you've made an attempt, rejected, but you haven't really been pushed back down, right? You're still climbing. You can see it even right now as we speak. It's trying to build. So your floor of 342 must be reclaimed, right? That is an absolute must. And until then, 345, excuse me. Until then, right, you have two triggers. So this could be a good down or up. 305 underneath us, right? And then you have empty space with 280 as an imbalance in previous breakout level. So interesting little chart here. Definitely in need of some big volume. What the fuck did I just do? Oh, all right. All right. Is the ringing still good, guys? Are we still ring free? All right. Dollar Tree to the upside. I have an alert. Dollar Tree. Well, shit. 24. I could answer that with one simple line, my brother. And you have 76.46. Not gonna argue that over a wick. I mean, I see why you have yours and why I have mine. Mine, I'm just gonna put at the most recent price actions rejection mark, which is close enough. Which should be 76.75 basically for me. The tough part is, yeah, you've got this big fat earnings wick, but a wall is a wall. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you're on your way for an 81.55 retest. All right, guys, that's enough tickers. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I'm just kidding. Works hard. No, not yet. Wow. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to write that down. Now, technically speaking, this isn't my favorite, right? Technically speaking, but something, I mean, like, this looks like something that could go off, and it's got earnings long time from now. What is that day supposed to be? Go away. February 5th. Huh. I'm gonna write it down, and I'm gonna check out how long or how longer dated options are. I mean, yeah, this is one of those gut feels, you know. But again, that's not, you don't make money just off your gut unless your gut's been trained inside of the Potter box for decades. No, I mean, I do see the downtrend, the trigger that we're sitting on. You're bouncing. So, I mean, if you start reclaiming some of these previous breakdown levels, 144.50, and then the obvious 154, I mean, there's a lot of, there's nothing to stop you, right? And I say that, and I know that there's boxes on the way, but you look at this, and I will say, and I don't think I say this enough or really definitively enough. Yeah, the size of a box, right? Size matters. Pause. But it does. If you have a tiny box, it's fuel, right? Doesn't mean it can't reject, right? You go, I think I just did a chart, Lulu, but that, you know what it is, in my humble opinion here, it is a gauge of volume. Tiny box rejects you, you got shitty volume. Tiny box just gets blown out of the water, clearly volume is on your side, right? It's a great determining factor. And also with like something like Lulu, even if it bangs up against it, right? A lot of the times you're just having major sell orders put there in order to keep that thing consolidated because inevitably it is going to, right? So, um, I'll give you guys my targets. Obviously, hopefully you guys can figure out um, by yourselves or amongst yourselves which strike adheres best. But if I'm speaking in leaps, and this is why I'm saying I'm leaving it up to you. I'm going to give you my target. You got to figure the rest out, right? Because any strike within this area is acceptable if you're pointing obviously to 220, and that is one of my targets. 220, you know, I think the obvious target down, and maybe you could even go into, since it is speculative, if you could, there's always a way, right, with certain stocks for you to grab protection and then also take that speculative setup. If, and this is always the biggest if, how much these contracts cost. And regardless of what some people say, right, out of the money options lower our risk and allow us to speculate, but still also be in the game. So, EA Sports. All right, we've got Dollar Tree, ARM, BA. What a motherfucker, right? I actually had this thing. My phone. I've had like 6 alerts set on this thing. My phone's been going nutty. I was like, damn. Not the usual, right? I love when BA rips like this. I mean, it's just literally throw shit at a wall, everything sticks. You have a box, the most recent price action above you, right? Cost basis for me is 185, 75, 185 or 186 flat. Sorry. So as of right now, that is the only thing that's stopping you. Cost basis breaks. Hopefully that breaks the top 190, or not hopefully, but that's what we're looking for, 191.65, and you're on your way to this big chunker, right? So interesting setup. And I think there's also some sort of channel here. Let's see. Okay, not too bad, pretty juicy. Very good. Love that. And then we're going to bring it around town. Oh, fuck. Take my breath away. Take my breath away. Beautiful. Yeah, so maybe we still write that down. Although I assume the contracts might be a little bit more pricey. So here's some pretty flat, simple triggers here. 192.22, the floor here at 200, and this cost basis mark of 208. 222 could be a leap target, right? Or not even really a leap target, but a reasonable target that if this lower channel breaks, and that's really it, right? Is you see the respect given. This is what I mean by a deviation or a channels inside of channels, right? So this channel would just usually, we could set it down right there, and we would clone it, just set it on top of itself, right? And when that's super confluence. We love that. And when I see that, gives me confidence in the volume of the play working out. So I like that. I wrote it down. Would love to see it figure its triggers out, considering it has empty space underneath it. Mm-hmm. 150. You said one. You said 153, not 163. Roger. Okay. Hmm. So in the most recent price action, right, I've got 177 directly underneath you, which should just simply trigger you down to 174. If that breaks, I would see that as a higher time frame enveloped, like that whole candle would just be enveloped, and that would more than likely drive you down. At that point, right, depending on the volume behind that drive down, you'd have another structure here with 167.84 cost basis. And I think that would be the last trigger until you dump all the way to 160.25. I mean, yeah, that little stutter step in here would be really, really on the 24-hour where the empty space begins. Um, I mean, me personally, if I was trading this, I probably wouldn't take it too much farther than that 163.50 and let runners run into the 160 area. But because I try not to push myself or push my targets too far into structure because we're trading in between the spaces of structure. So it allows more fluid moment or movement, and then also, if you are trying to move through structure, it almost adds. You have to add quite a bit of time um, onto your contracts. So, all right, Dan, Luigi. Sorry, too soon. Too what? My brother Luigi. He loves this company. Empty space up above. 24-hour time frame. Okay, yeah, I see that. That's your floor that you broke down. Broke down pretty quickly, leaving empty space. And it looks like this 517.26. And again, anytime I see a interrupting candle, I immediately start looking at. There you go. And so that's currently what you're dealing with, right? Reclaim that, and this allows you up to 520, and then punch through this, and you would have a 536, and like you are stating, right around that 550, 545 area would be your next target. So let's see, is there a channel or anything? Nope. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Obviously, just stick to your stop losses, find the structure underneath you. Looks like you're already building on top of that. Cost basis is 504.77 underneath you. I think we did. Did we do Google? I feel like I did it. Okay. I feel like I got some of my memory back, dude. I think I was in a charting psychosis. Yeah. Now we're gonna drive you back into that psychosis. I'm just kidding. a sassy message from somebody about a week after, or since I've been gone. They said, thanks for going on vacation right when I joined. So I sent him a refund. I was like, damn, bro. I just laughed. I wasn't upset at all. I was like, that's crazy, man. You know who really gets mad though? If I tell Peyton about that shit, dude, she'll be like, well, tell that motherfucker. I'm like, all right. Yeah, no, I'll deal with this one. Weekly. What is this chart? Who gave this to me? Your band. Oh, never mind. It's Judge Jules. We can't be. She'll judge us, or he'll judge us. They'll judge us. I will say, I'll take it back. I take it back. This is got a pretty good amount of empty space up above. You did just tap off of that trigger above. Almost want to fix that box a little bit. There you go. Okay, yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. There you go. Box City. Okay, so as of right now, $20 needs to be popped out above. Roger. Floor, which would probably end up being like a lower time frame cost basis in there. Floor, 2150. 23 break, empty space, 2785. If those triggers trigger. MDB. MongoDB. I used to call it Mondongo. Just because I didn't want to. I don't know why I did that. Kind of still like that name better, though. Let's see. Floor. Okay, well, that doesn't not make sense. Got a pretty straight. All right, little fucker. Look at that. Look at that. Damn. Box City. Interesting. Okay. And what are you sitting on? I have a feeling you're sitting on some ridiculous floor right now. Right here. Gotcha. Look at that. Trigger City, dude. Isn't that wild? What a wild looking chart. You're just literally in a sea of boxes. So you're sitting at cost basis now on the weekly. Floor up above you to be reclaimed would be 264, signifying a potential move back up to its cost basis at 280. On the flip side, if it breaks down, right, that would more than likely trigger a trip down to this cost basis, and you might have some trouble on your hands. Your target beyond that would be 165. Wow. Look at that. Excuse me, 177. So, yeah, this is a place where it could reverse, and that's where the lower time frame is going to be your friend. You can see it going green right now. Hourly box. Find your wall. All right, or draw 1,000 boxes. Yeah, we're going to leave it like that. Yeah, so you already have 3 right here, right? You might come back down to this floor, leave that box, punch back through it. Again, once these triggers start rolling, you have little pockets of empty space up there. So 260 is more than likely to get retested there. All right, SQ, Tuck. You remember that book, Tuck Everlasting? That was a good ass book. That was ADHD right there. All right. Bam. SQ floor. Maybe. So you clearly punched down below that. You've reclaimed the floor. I think there's obviously some significance there. Okay, what are you fighting with now? Power hour rip. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes peeled here. We'll split the chart in half. IWM definitely could go that 226.73 lower time frame setup. Oh, come back here. The box might make it pretty tough here. We'll see. Empty space down. All right. Back to SQ. Interesting. Right now, like right now, if this is going to pop, $93. Reason I'm having trouble on this chart is because it lacks any structure on the lower time frame. Perfectly structured on the 24. So that's my claim here is make it back up to $94 above that first price target and go to cost basis. 96.50. All right. Okay. Well, all right. Well, you are in all-time highs, so I can definitely help on a retracement or something of that nature. Looks like there might be some validity to the channel that we're currently looking at. And this is where I start packing my parachute. Channel up. Nope. Channel up. Well, I don't like that the wicks disappear sometimes. There's clearly a wick right there going up to the top of that channel, and you're going sideways. I mean, So you're building on top of where you broke out. So I think the answer is clear here. Just a period end of story, be above 44.51 on a candle close 24 hour or be below 40.98. But this lacks quite a bit of volume. So, and if it's an all-time highs, are going to continue moving into them. Your opinion is just as good as mine. All right. Virgin Galactic. Hmm. What's this? What's the short value? Hmm. Yeah, I would look at that. Because if it's high, then one move in an opposite direction, yeah, it could cause a squeeze. But obviously, this would be a speculative. I mean, you'd have to play off of speculation or wait for 705. But by the time that happens, it could be off of news. It does look like you have a little box down here you're trying to punch through at 650. So 650 breaks $7. And then you need a lot of volume. You need a lot of volume spilling back into this. I mean, I could yeah, you're not going to get there. I don't think this thing builds a solid uptrend and just starts trending up. I think it squeezes out, fills empty space, and then gets pulled right the fuck back down, just like it has time after time. You know, I don't know what this company's doing, but I can promise you it's probably not good. Yeah, so I mean, definitely something that could be incredibly cheap to speculate on. Oh, go long. Oh, what's up, dude? Are you in Mexico for real? Oh shit! All right, Jorge, get him. No, I was playing. Um, damn, that sounds nice. Okay, I mean, something in the opposite direction of that could definitely spark a move. I'm focused. Huh? What did you say? Hmm. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. And well, yeah, I hope he gets better. Coming off a ventilator though is a good step for sure. Yeah, no problem, man. Rivian is straightforward. It needs to go and reclaim the 1540 floor. Period. End of story. Where then we can go to 18. That's it. I think on the 24-hour, you know, that's clear as well. Stay above 1292. So, all right. Baba. I did see the other bounce. I just made a video, and Stelio said I was racist. So it's crazy. Lauschen, Bauschen, Diesen. Oh shit. Hmm. Uh, so I mean, I like the green weekly candle there. Definitely opens up the potential. I mean, fuck, 87. Yeah, fuck it. I guess I'll write it down. There's probably another Chinese stock I might latch on to, but Baba's the old favorite. Yeah, I mean, I could see this thing back up to 93.50. To make the W, literally. Um, bam, bam. So even just as simple as that is, yeah, we could see 88 broken and a tap up at the top. So, somebody asked me, am I swinging? I think I just missed that. Am I going to swing anything into next week or tomorrow? I am absolutely, positively not going to be forcing a fucking thing. I have a clean, profitable trading account right now with nothing really in it at all. Um, and so I when I stopped this last week, I had a bunch of, not that they're all low risk, or I just had a bunch of random shit, and so it felt good to close all those things out. Um, Especially like contracts that maybe have like 2 weeks left and we're $20 away or something like that. So um, I closed out a few positions. I'm empty now. I I think things like Baba, right? Baba could be something that is cheap, possibly give us a nice gap up. I like the bounce, today going green. Um, Targets a wait for me. Arms speculative, and BA is still got a trigger for me. So if anything, maybe Baba, maybe one of these Chinese stocks, but um, I I'm one mistake I make personally when I take breaks or I'll come back and I will start swinging. And I'm not just swinging at anything, but I just start taking. I put too much on my plate. I'll end up buying 3 or 4 positions, 3 different stocks, and then maybe towards the end of the week, I'll be like, oh shit, that looks good, and it'll be something totally different. So rather than just taking what's okay or I'm looking. I'm looking for the 1,000 percenters, the 1,500 percenters. Call me greedy, but I want to make up for the damage Peyton's done. No, I'm just kidding. Um, I'm panic I'm panic trading. Rivian Baba PLTR. Interesting. Hmm. You're in a really tough spot right here, my friend. You are in a tough spot for PLTR. Price is retracing back down into the structure that originally brought you to where you just made that new high. You've pulled back, you're sitting on top of where sellers control the price. So very easily this thing could trigger 80.94 and start making its way down for yet again another retest, but that would be under 80.15. If you can flip the script and perhaps even build a box on a lower time frame here, then it's just outside of 83.50. We make a new high. There's also room for one of these. Very nice. Very good. Put a little box. Make a little cash. Get rich tonight. 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, fuck. The projection off the top there. Little, right? Maybe sideways. I wouldn't be surprised if you even wicked the floor and then pulled yourself back up. But I think PLTR is going to ask for one more. Probably 87. Yeah, I think that's pretty simple. PLTR APTV. Jesus Christ. Hmm. The only thing that plagues me here is that you didn't come out of really higher time frame structures, so there's probably going to be a few pitfalls here. Let's see here. I like the empty space on this a lot. 62.25 seems to be the first target above us. It's grinding its way up there. Boy, that would drive me nuts, but so you're doing your job. Stay above 59.50. 80 cents, 220s, $85. Friday, I like that strike. Without even looking. I think those could be, I mean, it is, it's $80, but, maybe just buy less. You guys know, I mean, and this isn't to egg you into taking the trade, but it is a very good payer. Pays out pretty well. Okay. I see 1989. I haven't quite touched that yet. 1977, I suppose. That is the current wall up above you on the 24-hour time frame. And you're absolutely ripping to it. If that's broken, lacks a major structure there. Box. There it is. So 25.75 is going to be your next mark. So MU PU. I actually was looking at this one today. It did wick down, unfortunately, but it has since pulled itself back up and is consolidating. What I think wants to happen before this major potential leg down, I think it might want to go and yes, retest 96, right? On the weekly, it's kind of interesting. You definitely made a significant leg down under that floor, tested cost basis, and this is the top-down analysis, right? Because it's like, wait, why didn't it keep going? Well, that's a big fucking cost basis. So you're holding yourself up on that floor. You've got empty space and a 96.42 potential retest. That happens over 93. That's about as simple as as it can possibly be. Right there. That's your job. There to there. Maybe a little bit up here, 97.23 for the runners. But that looks good. Right? What it does there will determine whether or not this is going empty space up or empty space down. Oh, ugh. Gross. Yawn. MU. No. Tiger. AJ. Yeah, dude. It looks like you're it's like you've like been swimming in a chlorine pool for like 2 hours. That's why your eyes look when you keep your eyes open underwater. He was so excited to show you his relaxation station, dude. Pop that motherfucker open and give that thing a vacation. There's probably so much insulation in there. Phone's running hot. All right, so never been fond of tigers. Tigers are mean. Too hard for you. So hard. Pause. Hey, old man. You got a trigger directly up above you at 750, which would likely give you another tap of this cost basis, which again could give you $9. You are tightly consolidated, so unbiasedly, you'd be looking at both. 680 underneath you. Break down empty space up to 623, or pop out $8 break. We head to 850 and $9. good. Need that. Pfizer. It's the worst. Yeah, don't. I've learned nothing else but the weekly and only long contracts. But this one has pulled itself up on its weekly floor. Does have empty space directly up above it. Is faltering volume wise. I hate this. I definitely, yeah. So there it is, right there. See for yourself. That's what you're banging off. That's what's underneath you. I would trade that accordingly. What a garbage. I mean, there's just maybe, I mean, obviously the target above you is up at 28, but yeah, I'll tell you this, even the contracts on Pfizer suck. I fucking hate that stuff. QS. Sad shit is that they have pumped and dumped and dumped and pumped and pumped and dumped on this motherfucker for years. It is 660. And that's, I'm not even going to leave that there. 660. Then you get a pocket of empty space above $7. So whatever's happening today needs to continue into tomorrow and be closed above 650. Um, uh, Dave, it's just Cade stickers now. The way you said that, maybe. Ugh. This one stresses me out. Or the fuck are you even bouncing? The fuck is even Dell? Who even owns Adele? Or listens to Adele? Fuck. I think it's funny that Lana Del Rey married some like crocodile hunter dude, and now he's got her going to like anti-LGB, like fucking. Could just be fake news, but she was pretty funny. Um, Dell, what's wrong with Target? What's it doing? Why are you only tagging milk, dude? I said I liked it too. Fuck, dude, this stock is on another level as far as like the range with it, which it could fucking wow. You know why? Because of that. That's why it looks and feels like shit. Because it is inside of a crazy area of consolidation. I'll be honest with you, bro. That's all you. I yeah, holy fuck, bro. That thing is locked in a goddamn box. I mean, once it leaves, it's got, but then you look at this fucking wick right there. And that shit, that could flip. It could flip. You got 5 days to fucking squeeze out. Does it have earnings or anything? No. Basically, this has to happen quickly. I mean, I could see a punchback here up to here, 124, 21. I mean, if it could get up to 130 before the end of the week, then we would have yeah, you'd have a green candle here. But yeah, wild chart. Um, Zoom. Hmm. I'm better than Potter. All right, Milk, you're about to be sour cream if you don't calm down, dude. I'll curdle you. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to clip that and send it to your parents. Didn't you have a parent or guardian sign you into here? Yeah, he was here last week making a bag. He's been making videos. By the way, Ivy, for the love of God, I gotta get you onto TikTok by tomorrow. We gotta start posting these videos. He's made like 40 of them, 45 of them. I've paid him like $4,000. I think I posted 3 of them. I need you to bully me into fucking getting you on there. All right. What was I doing? Yeah, Zoom. Zoom needs to reclaim $91 on the weekly, and you've got a pocket of empty space up to 100. As of right now, you are inside of an area of consolidation. Pretty consolidated, damn. Oh no. So your floor is 81.80. Your ceiling is 87.60. Both of those could be used as stop losses to either take one down, 77.60, or hopefully shoot your shot up past 93.20. Interesting, but lacking volume, at least right now. Under Armour. Does anybody fucking wear Under Armour anymore? I remember that shit. That was the shit for a long time. I've zero Under Armour things. Not even one thing. Nope. I have a lot of Nike shit though. I've maybe in high school I when I was playing football, I bought a visor. The new VR. Yeah, that one is just the old one. The old one's frame with the new one's parts. That's what they told me. They made it lighter, cheaper, and less shit. So I mean, it's good. We have one too. I have the new one and I have the other one with the three cameras in the middle. But today I heard it, and I keep telling my kids when you get done with the fucking VR, put it in the entertainment center. They put it on the edge of the couch, and then it gets knocked down on the fucking floor, and I'm like, listen, it's gonna break. AO got on today, and there's a big message blocking his vision, and it says, the fan inside of your Meta Quest has failed. I was like, oh fuck me, dude. Here we go. Broke. Nah, man. I can't do that. I could. I literally could, but yeah, but I wouldn't. I would just put that in my office, dude. I have my own office now that I can lock the doors and unlock them. So like, this is my secret little house. No one can come in right now. I could call everybody in the house whatever name I want. They couldn't even get me. I just I just got one for the gun. One of those cases with the fingerprint thing. Yeah, they are nice. It makes me feel better because I actually forget the code and I end up sawing it open in a time of need. No, Mugwara, Leo. I'll just call you Leo. Yeah, I don't. Was that all right? ADHD conversation here. Is that how you say your name? Mugiwara, 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 like that. I'm getting better. I'm getting. I'm almost international. It's straw hat in Japanese. I'm a weeb. What does that mean? You watch cartoon porn? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. That's what it means? Okay. I'm really not. All right. Thank you. Sorry, YouTube. We're back. No, not too late to back out, buddy. But maybe sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. All right. All right. Just me. I don't doubt that at all, Milk. I bet you, I bet real, like actually, like real pictures of women probably like scare him a little bit. Listeners. Sorry. All right. Anyway, damn, no more tickers. UA is doo doo. Ivy, what is that? Did you record my fights? You little shit. They're not the clips. They're stop. They're not the clips. QBTS. Yo, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's on the monthly. Oh, that's right. I did see her. I actually gave that one to her. Tell him, Rosalia. Was it more like Rosalia? I'm sorry. That's awesome. Yeah, this is fucking badass. Yeah, it's a good trade. Good job. Really good job. Um, so did you just want me to chart that one so you could brag about it? Mm-hmm. You don't need my help. I mean, yeah, you're trying to close here and make it above $11. I recorded him while playing. I felt it in my account. Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. I never really expect an equity return on this thing, and so when it does do things like that, I mean, based on dude, I'm like, I bought it down here, and then it fucking dumped. Like this thing is erratic, but I did buy it all in here, and then it comes back down, dude. Way I was red, and then the way it just fire. I mean, and I'm buying. Like pretty much no matter what. If levels get broken, yeah, I rebought at 17, right when it reclaimed that floor. So yeah, I mean, this is an equity. Oh shit, I've never considered to even maybe with the money I make from the dividends I could buy the contracts. Yeah. All right. Starbucks. It is 332. Starbucks looks good. Yeah, that looks good. 4 hour. Wow. The only green candle. Crazy. So the first green candle to your left. I really mean it when I say that. So that floor, as insignificant as it may seem, must be reclaimed. Um, now, yeah, that's what I was worried about. So I mean, not worried about. You're building the way you ought to. There you go. So I think once you come to a conclusion on the higher time frame, you can move down here and you can start mapping out, right? You want to take it up. So your stop loss, really the most important thing to me, should be around $92. If we break down under 91.55, you have a tremendous amount of empty space and you could come back down for a retest. So, all right, Celsius. Starts. Dead slap center. You don't even have a box there, but it would just narrate it perfectly. So I mean, you're curling back up. Looks like you're mid punch back right now. Tomorrow we should see a $29 Celsius. Maybe even more. But that, yeah, I like this close a lot. Looks good. Second target would probably be up here at 30.50. Forward. Weekly looks like it wants to go and eat that gap up. Pretty simple. And there's my channel. I knew there was going to be one. I couldn't quite figure out when we were charting it where it was going to be. There it is. Feel very confident in that gap fill there to 1037. Ultimately, right, you're in a really large area of consolidation. So the conversation for upside doesn't even begin until 1071 is broken. And then at that point, you can go ahead and just chop that up into this 1075. So I think what you're looking for on the weekly here is just a plain old fashioned punch back, which is the 1075 target that I just gave you. All right. Just a second, guys. I have only gotten to just glance at the gains page, so I'm going to take a minute here to kind of look back. And if you guys took those trades, quickly, if you run us down or run us through what you did. But Eli Lilly is inside of a weekly area of consolidation. 830 at the top, empty space to 860 or 870. 24-hour, pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. 841, 840, and then I would be targeting 891. So oh yeah, could be a train wreck. Building a box. $24-hour box here, and that's narrating the rejection of 370, which doesn't allow you to reclaim the floor. So that's your current dilemma, right? Or the goal. 370 break or 331 break, and you're looking at a flat floor of 309. All right. Why do you ask, Diddy? You holding Nvidia right now? If I had that, I'd hedge. I'd probably hedge for worst case scenario 135 or 130. All right. That's right. We had a little channel on this thing, and that failed. But you did leave a tremendous amount of empty space behind. And you are coming off of this floor. Oh, well, Merry Christmas, my plunger. How you doing, dude? And he's gone. Yeah, on NU. Yeah, you just need to be outside of 1067, empty space. I would look at the wick of 11, which would be your imbalance. And I mean, this could be a juicy retest play. It will react to the previous trend line, though, so do keep that in mind. Or the current channel that you broke down from. So, but yeah, I could see that working out in your favor for sure. Even 1050 could make a 1049 could make a suitable stop loss. So, you know, before I left, I mentioned something about Mara, and it just fucking went sideways the whole time I was gone. Didn't move at all. Well, this is where it ought to be, right? Sitting on top here, building a box, 4-hour time frame. I mean, this is literally kindergarten boxes right there. 2035, right? 2150. Simple. 1, 2, 3 underneath, 19, right? If that breaks down, simple cost basis 1811. So 2 targets there. All right, I am going to take a quick second here to look at all these. Actually look at them. I haven't actually gotten to look at them. Damn. Damn. You know, not bad. Huh. Nice job, dude. Karina. BB8. No way. Big Brother AI. 192%. Coors. I love the way you size it in contracts, dude. I don't think I've ever seen you buy 2 contracts. Or even less than, 20. Sure you do, but nice IWM. Damn. What'd you guys do on Macy's, Diddler? What happened there? Oh, shit. Fuck. Damn it, of course it did while I was gone. Damn, that was easy too. Wow. Punch. Damn, that thing still has another target too at 1833. Nice job. ASO. 200%. Mary Gainsmith. Nice. Spy. Damn, this is fucking Christmas Eve too. Jesus. ET. 300. Wow. 250%. Really good. Looked like a good ass play. Off the floor. Damn. Nice spy play right there. Holy shit. 650%. I forgot about it. OPK, that's fire, dude. Green slips. Jesus Christ, bro. I feel like I see. I mean, how's your neck, bro? It's gotta be grown. For a second there, I thought you were losing because it was all red. Fucking A. There we go. Nice Coors. Starbucks. That's a lot of coffee. That's funny, Matt. Karina, I want to see a 0 right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there. I can see it. It's really good though. 315%. Nvidia gold. Damn, Dusty Rod. Look at that Dusty dude. Me either. Held orders for yesterday. Nice job, Starbucks. CL short. Damn, dude. Like, really? You guys got it. You don't need me. Is the market crashing? Damn. What the fuck? No fucking way. Hey, Zeus. Damn. That is fucking absurd. How much is your monthly subscription? No, that is fucking amazing. Wow. Don't buy out of the money options. They're so risky. I gotta fucking. That's fucking crazy. Wow. 200%. No. Wow. 830%. All right, Jesus. Damn. Damn, dude. Got some high ass percentages, Chief. Oh, I did Zoom. It should be in my channel. All right, white light. Not bad, y'all. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. That looks that's pretty fucking impressive. Guarantee there's not a lot of discords who have the fucking person who runs it leave and then they're just still chugging along. That's fucking badass. All right, so it is 3:47. I am gonna take some last request here. Just breaking the rust off here. Tomorrow, we'll be here for the bell. At some point tomorrow, I'm gonna have to put my chicken coop together, probably during lunchtime, and then start transporting my chickens. So, but anyway, if you guys have anything else you would like for me to take a look at before the end of the day here, love to do that. Feel like I've gotten a decent little watch list of some potential: Target, ARM, BA, Baba, Starbucks, Celsius. Look relatively interesting. So, Crocs. Took my eyes off of it for fucking 3 seconds. Too late. Tough shit, Garrett. You fucking idiot. That's all right. Damn. I did do Crocs. I have done that one. I do want to emphasize though, while I'm on the weekly here, you are, and with that wick, I mean, this has to be written down. I know Crocs contracts can be a crock, but my toe busted through the front of my Crocs while I was moving. Just fucking ripped it the front right in half, dude, like an alligator. Foot just slid right out, and then it was up around my ankle. I just stood there and looked at Peyton. I was like, what the fuck, dude? $80 Crocs. You know, Diddler, if you spent half that pent up brain power, dude. I'm just kidding. I'm I'm buying Crocs. This thing's gonna leave without me. Wait, why am I up? Oh, I was just fucking looking at. I was like, Rivian. Rivian's up a little bit today. Crocs. Let's see. Crocs. Is that for real? $117. Okay. Is that 115? Spreads are fucking crazy. Limit price, maybe 18, maybe? I don't know. We'll try it. I'll just keep trying until it fills. Yeah, I gotta get Crocs. Now, I know these are for this week, but I'm gonna keep this a little lighter. I think I'll grab a bigger strike or a higher strike here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I already did. Yeah. That's what I just. Oh, you're talking about Celsius, or I'm talking about Crocs. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about fucking Crocs. Croc 20. I could do 120s for next week. Keep the cost about the same. Those are gonna be around 25. Oh, Coco's dreaming behind me. I'll have to have you guys have Peyton tell you guys the story. We were over at her parents' house this weekend, and I was asleep. I passed out on the couch. Her dad was making me do peanut butter and jelly shots. It's wild. Um, with the peanut butter whiskey and raspberry liquor. It's pretty interesting. But I was on the couch. I don't. I'm just telling you what she said. And I started yelling, and her and her mom are like, "It's late at night." They're in the kitchen, and I'm like, "You guys know when you try to yell in your dreams, you sound retarded. You're like, ah! Like you can't. you, you can almost feel yourself in real life yelling, And so anyway, I'm like yelling on the couch. I'm like, no, and so it scares the shit out of them. They like come run over to me. Or Peyton does, and she's like, Garrett, what's wrong? And I didn't wake up, and I made a face apparently, and then I just said, they're robbing my bank. And she's like, what? And they're robbing my bank. And she goes, well, don't let them steal all the money. And apparently I like smiled and then said, I'm just gonna write them a loan. Even in my dreams, dude, I'm being robbed. It was Israel. I'm just kidding. All right, moving on. Is it trauma? Somebody was robbing my bank, dude. I was having, and I didn't even remember when I woke up at all. Don't get robbed. Dream trauma. I hate when I wake up though, and I like wake up because I hear myself yelling in my sleep. Um, and I don't know if I just switched dreams. I don't know why I was yelling. I don't remember my dreams hardly half the time, but I just thought it was funny, dude. Late at night, and I'm like, it was probably Peyton taking my money, robbing my bank in my dreams, which was just kind of a euphemism for her spending it all. All right. Yeah. So Crocs looks interesting. Maybe we can hedge with, like 108s or something like that. You for this week, you guys do what you feel on that, but wait, Christmas Eve, it was empty? Really? Costco was? Hmm. All right, we got 5 minutes to the bell. Oh, that's easy as fuck. Easy, right? We'll come over here, build a box. Look at that. So, I mean, 180.60, right? 182.55, punch back. I'd be looking for the empty space to get filled at 186 and hit the top of this channel at 190. Oh, I almost went to the mall. I wanted to get Peyton something more tangible, like she could use in the house and stuff for her business. So I ended up getting her the new MacBook, and had some lady get visibly upset at me for getting the last one in the starlight color. I mean, she was literally behind me and said, "Oh, I'll take that one too." And then she comes back and she's like, "Yeah." Oh, and then the lady was like, "Yeah, we don't even have those anymore, but I'll check and see." And she brought the one back to me, and the lady behind me was like, "Oh, well, can you check again?" I was like, "All right, I'm out of here." Um, yeah. So ABBV is building 180.50. That's your floor cost basis 182.50, up and away. And then typically when I see that, I start looking for. Watch this. It's got to work. If not, I'm gonna look really stupid. There it is. So definitely some potential here on that chart. I might have to write that one down with y'all. B, B, V. I gotta take some handwriting classes, dude. This shit's fucking ridiculous. I just had to squint at my own writing. That also sounded like a sentence a caveman would say. Just the way you said that. I hate arm. Maybe not that far. 7477 24-hour LRCX. I mean, this would be a significant pop out. I don't think you stay in this box. Look at the weekly. Watch. Knew it. There it is. So if you climb back up and put more pressure on that overhead. And this could obviously go the other way, but that could set this thing off. Yeah, right. I'm still holding Sony, but I don't see why not. Yeah, I mean, there's empty space. 2350 cost basis has a gap on it, so I think eventually, yeah, we'll get back up there. It's a wild one though, dude. It might gap down fucking $5 on you for no reason at all. Okay, you got it, farted. All right, CSCO. Looks like it's on its way out of that area of consolidation. Is this all-time highs? What is this? This is all-time highs. So unfortunately, targets beyond here. That's on you, my boy. Let's see here. Yeah, all-time highs. So back to the weekly. You know, Fibonacci's work great for these scenarios. I would use this channel wisely. $70 seems confluential there. All right. Without any further ado, sorry about the late. I was trying to get here a little bit earlier, but tomorrow morning we'll be live 8:30. And you know, just because I'm showing up tomorrow again, I'm gonna take a few trades here and there. I think I might try ARM tomorrow, depending on how it opens. But really, my attention is directed into next week's price action. Right, we got a half a week left after a short week. A lot of things are either moving out or in between. I saw this a couple of times in between two, like Nvidia. Don't have a definitive, oh, we're breaking down or candles closing here. This looks good. But it does seem that a lot of you guys were able to capture a lot of the volatility that led us to those areas. So I commend all of you guys on that. Very impressive gains page tour there. I was, again, just happy to see that you guys were still kicking ass. But anyway, we'll be here tomorrow morning. And then starting this Sunday, and I'm depending on if I get the chicken coop and everything set up, I might even go ahead and just do Saturday. And if I do Saturday, it will be a Q&A. So I'll still take chart requests, but you know, the goal is, especially some of you guys who are newer in here, you're going through the Potter box, or something's confusing you, or somebody else said something and it confused you. You don't know if it's, I want you to write these questions down on a piece of paper somewhere near where you're going to see them. And then I'd like to, because some Q&As I show up and I'm like, all right, give me your questions. And, you know, two people ask questions and then it's just awkward for everybody. So if you know, again, even if it's just a chart or a trade that you've taken, got a question on it, why didn't this work? Is this real? Whatever. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks for the warm welcome back. And hopefully this week going into next week, you can swing some bread. Oh. Yeah, I think I did look at it twice. So the recording is in the channel, but Celsius just needs to get back outside of that 27.89. That is the goal. Toothless. Come here, dude. What the fuck? But yeah, 27.89. You have a pocket of empty space. I'd like to see a retracement to 30.37. If this rejects, then this is cost basis basically, and that could lead to a new low. So to cons that expire tomorrow, I could see that pocket of empty space getting, yeah, for sure. 1, 2, 3, right? You didn't really fall when you rejected. So if you gap up, you got a straight shot of 29.15. Yeah, no problem. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. Yeah, thank you. Those of you guys on YouTube, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to join the Discord or anything, the website is there. I would hold off though. Wait about a week until we get the ball rolling here. So, all right, peace out.